So he's someone that's really worked with me to help bring me back and be connected here where my physical body feels like a safe space. We've done a lot of like healing and releasing of the things that have happened to the physical vessel. So yeah, but that's what he does. It's somatic healing, and he works with the different dimensions, and it's kind of hard to even explain.
No, it is. I mean, it's because it's sort of like felt and not, it's like hard to put into words, feelings and sort of stuff in that realm. But it leads me to sort of the other, I mean, I do that stuff too. I have a body worker. I mean, I've cried because I've like given like sound to like a spot that wouldn't go away, and having this release. So then there's also those other layers of existence. And look, I know that you're a chef, and I know that you've bridged that with spirituality, but again, it's all connected. And it's like, so many people look to a diet, they look to a workout, they look to certain things, and they're trying to fix it. But like, then you get to these other spaces of reality, which is cellular memory, ancestral cellular memory, and or even childhood memory that you can't remember, things that your body blocks out because there was too much pain or trauma. And so it takes sometimes these healers, because we try everything that seems easy. It's like a baby, right? Baby's crying, so it's like feed it, and then maybe change its diaper, and then maybe it needs sleep, and then maybe it's teething, and like there's all kinds of, you kind of go through a checklist. So it's not always just obvious what it is, but sometimes there's other things going on that are just so you go through your normal checklist. You're like, I'm eating right. Yeah. I'm working out. I'm feeling pretty relaxed. I feel like you've got all these checklists going on, and you're like, but it's not solving I'm not getting the solution I'm looking for. And so then you get into stuff like with John working with the body, and even Reiki. Have you had stuff uncovered emotionally in your emotional body?
Oh, absolutely. And I've actually worked with clients to do that as well. I mean, that was something that I learned because we have such an emotional connection with food. Someone's habits, or like things that they can't seem to really kick, right, really comes from an emotional connection. It can, and I'm so happy we're in this like space where I can speak so freely about my belief system. But like sometimes it's, as you said, it can be like from your ancestral lineage. It could be something that had happened in your soul's journey from maybe even a past life. And so I've worked with clients, and that's why, like, with what I do in Culinary Alchemy, like my practice, which I did on myself, it's just, I'm looking at your physical body. We go through all your labs and everything, but then I'm doing the healing work to connect, because that sugar craving that you may have has nothing to do with your physical body, has absolutely something that happened when you were like 5 or 6 or 7 that maybe carried on from like what happened with your mom. And once we figure that out, then it's no longer an issue. I've done that many times. And so for myself, working with someone like John or other healers to release, there are definitely traumas there that I wasn't even, because you think you're over something when, let's say, you don't cry about it anymore, or like enough time has passed, you can talk about it without getting emotional, right? You think you're over it, or I shouldn't say over it. You think you've healed from it. And what I learned in this process of working with different healers was that there were situations that had happened in my life where I thought I had healed from it because I kind of just like pushed past it. I'm not going to let this take me down, and really I had just layered on skin above it, And so I've worked with healers, and we've uncovered that, and it completely came out of nowhere, where I wasn't expecting that was something that was going to come out. And so that's definitely happened on several occasions, with traumas that have happened and there's no other word for it, traumas that have happened as in my journey.